lot of the issues that you run into are simple operator issues that can be resolved very quickly, and don't really need the traditional trip out to the machine. It's something that that we can provide a lot of remote support, and that's one of the areas that ExpertConnect has really helped us. For the most part, the traditional way is you had all people in one office that were taking care of stuff. Now, regardless of their location, they're able to pick up a support call and help with it, or provide remote support to somebody. So their physical location really is irrelevant in some of these situations. Granted, you may still have to send a body out to a machine if it's considered to be a mechanical issue, but in the technology world, like with grade control or telematics or whatever, a lot of those are a switch that's not been turned on, or a process maybe that hasn't been completed, that we can resolve something within minutes, as opposed to starting up a truck, driving out for an hour, and then pushing a button that you could have remotely done. So you really have the show me person that they're trying to describe a problem that they're having, and you can tell that they're getting frustrated because you're asking them questions. Nobody likes you to answer a question with another question. They just want you to solve it, and they're trying to describe something to you. In the background, you can hear them pushing buttons, but you can't really see what they're doing. So now you have the ability to do the voice hub, or being able to use the phone to open up a video session and have them actually show you what the problem is. I mean, we all have remote display access, but that lets you see what they're seeing in a screen. Now you have the ability to walk around with a camera and show you. But you also have another group of people that maybe it's a repetitive task that they're doing. They're activating a display on a machine, or activating a JD Link terminal, and maybe you don't need to see what they're doing. They just need to provide you all the information, and then we need to provide them a note when they're done. And it doesn't need to be a phone call. It doesn't need to be a video session. And that's where we've really used the email hub for us. And we have a whole team of people that when that support ticket comes through, one of our people are able to grab it. And one of the things that we struggled with was our people got really used to calling one person, their favorite person, all the time. Well, maybe that person's not always available. So we switched over to the email hub. We started asking people, send an email to our support line. And people live in the world where, on a web page, they put an email into somebody to contact them, and sometimes they get a call back, sometimes they never do get a call back. So that's kind of what they're used to. And it was amazing how, when we started using ExpertConnect, they would send an email, and by the time I get a chance to even go in and look at the ticket, one of my team members has already grabbed it and is already responding back to somebody. So our response times, I think, are actually better because someone can grab the tickets. It allows me to see the productivity of the team, and we can also collaborate. If somebody says, I've worked with somebody on this, I need to step this up, I need to hand it over to somebody else that can maybe help me out. You have all the information in the ticket. You're not having to ask the questions again.